Steven.
Yes.
It looks like you've just decided to fill in the hole with the leak.
Yeah, I solved the leak.
Did you solve the leak?
It's no longer leaking. I've had it for 2-3 days.
Yeah.
So it's time to start filling this stuff in.
That makes me so happy because I want to use my little lawnmower.
Yes. It's going to be great to have this all filled and leveled in. Leaking significantly from the T-fitting, and tightening all of the connections has no impact. It looks like the T-fitting is cracked. Not happy, Bob. Not happy. The leak is mocking me. Even with the water off, it's just continuing to drip. So with the Cubs in the background and Lee doing some wave to the fans, Lee, we're going to replace all of this black tubing with too many hose clamps all the way back to the source and replace it with Schedule 80 PVC. Do it the right way, eliminate the leaks. There's a terribly sad sight, but it's the only way to get started with the actual repair.
So what we have here is Steve's brilliant idea. So he has this pipe, which let me tell you, was really difficult to get out. There was a great deal of angst coming from Steve's corner of the garden, but it came out, and so we celebrated that. So what he did is he kept this in one spot, and now you see that he has upgraded to a solid piece of PVC, and he's using the old one as a template. So he's putting these T's right where this is, and he's going to mark it with a Sharpie and then cut it, and in theory it will be exactly the perfect size to just pop right back in there, no problem at all.
What's the probability of that based upon the past experience with the project?
Well, since you have sworn off all future plumbing projects of any kind, and I am forbidden to even listen to you when you say, no, honey, we don't need to call a contractor. I'll do it myself. But I'm feeling optimistic. I'm saying 96%. 96% chance it's going to work.
And what do we think about that first version?
This one right here?
Yeah.
Piece of junk.
Yeah, that was not a good idea.
Yeah, it was a nice try.
It wasn't a nice try. It was an epic fail. What do you think?
I think it looks fantastic.
Right? It looks like it's always been there.
That looks so nice.
Yeah.
Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm very happy that we're getting to the end of this project.
I'm ready
right?
to be at the end of this project.
This has been a tough one, so
yeah,
we're getting there.
Yeah, but satisfying,
so
right?
Yeah. We'll get some more stone and get that all filled out, and it'll be beautiful.
It's gonna look great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've spent a chunk of time today. Steve had put in these pipes for me connected to this thing, which then runs into the bed and connects to the hose. So my job was to take these clamps and clamp them down so that these pipes don't move around. We don't want anybody like walking down the garden to trip on the pipe and then rip up our system, and now we have this big leak. So so that's what I did. So we did that in all the beds, and now I'm coming along and I have my little $7 pokey tool here like that, and I am deciding where I want the what do you call them, like little sprinklers, and so they are going to connect there into that hose. So I'll show you what that looks like. So this is the sprinkler head that we have. Okay, so then this part spins around like that and shoots water around, and it's got a little hose. This comes with it, And this little hose is going to go in this hole that I made with my $7 tool. So that actually joined right in with a very satisfying little snap. And then this I'm going to put in about the middle of my bed. I'm going to do these 4 feet apart. So I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one kind of in the middle, and then I'll put one more over here. And these are adjustable, so they should be able to water the whole bed. So now we're going to turn it on. Wow. They're spraying enthusiastically.
Yeah, well, but again, remember, this is one bed, and
Right.
only one bed.
Right, we've only hooked up one bed because we just want to see how it works, and then we want to see if we can get water coming out here, because this is going to be what runs our soaker hose to irrigate this area here by the pole barn. Now we changed it to a new head. This is the bubbler. Okay, I'm going to get wet if I stand here. Sorry. Go. Oh, I like the bubbler much better.
Can I make it bubble further? Yeah.
Although, isn't this part down here still going to be dry?
Yeah.
Because it's out here?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to see if those things put much lower
Yeah.
and dialed in.
Yeah.
If that will help.
So I have some of them with little bubbler heads, and I have some of them with the little sprinkler heads. I went online yesterday trying to see, like, you know, which one people liked better, and there doesn't seem to be a huge consensus out there. So I'm just going to turn it on and, you know, kind of make do, I think, this year, and see how things are looking. So Steve is going to go turn on the water for us, and we're going to see. I'm especially interested in this bed over here, whether or not enough water comes out, because that's the last bed on this circuit, and I'm concerned it's going to be a little, you know, weak and piddly. So far I just hear air coming out of these. Ooh, but those over there are getting me wet. Nope, I heard it come in. Got this one coming. That's great. What's happening with this one? Why isn't this one working? Hello? Oh, just needed to be turned on. That's all. This is going to be kind of a dangerous video. I just want you to know. This is like a little, yeah, this is a little X-gamey right here.
Okay.
Because I'm going to try to walk backwards.
Yeah.
And not fall in a hole and break my ankle.
Because we haven't filled in all the holes.
Because we haven't filled in all the holes yet.
So what you're saying is that for the two of us,
yeah,
walking and navigating around those little holes, that's the equivalent of X game. That's what you're telling me.
That is what I'm telling you.
So we're going to get sponsored for Red Bull?
Oh, wouldn't that be great? Hey, Cabela's, right? Come on, show us some money. Okay, anyway, let's talk about the things.
Okay.
So these are the bubblers.
Those are the bubblers.
And I actually like the bubblers because they're very controllable.
Yeah.
And they don't get me wet. Look at how wet my jeans are. See that? That's
wet.
That's uncomfy.
But isn't that because we started with them all going crazy?
Yes, but still, I'm bitter in my heart now with the other ones.
All
So
right.
I like these bubblers.
Yes,
but I see a problem.
What's the problem?
It pools right in this
sure does.
spot. I mean, it's definitely shooting out in. I think it's going to be okay because I think the water is going to wick from you know, one place to the next, and plants grow roots where the water is. So, you know, you got to count on Mother Nature to know what she's doing. So
is this what our beds are going to look like? Is this them, or are they going to have something more
you know how...
Because I'm getting the full effect here. So,
it looks
okay,
beautiful,
coming
doesn't
back to you.
So, you
What's
know
the
how
plan?
when you buy flower seeds, there's often weed seeds mixed in?
Yes.
I'm going to be the weed seed supplier. That's my plan.
Well, you're well on your way. All right.
Yeah.
What
okay.
else we got?
All right. So, over
So are
here,
you going to tell me that we've got, let me just pan.
Yeah.
Is this means that we have all 10 beds
Yeah.
actually on?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't get excited though, Steve,
No?
because we're not done. We still have to do the soaker hoses up by the pole barn. And that is where tomatoes live.
Yes.
And they're my favorite. So we have to
Got it.
do our thing.
Okay.
All right, let's pivot to this one.
Okay.
And here you can see the little sprinkler head.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool. Hopefully in the video you can see the spiral effect. It's very cool.
If you slow it down way a lot. Oops,
Yeah.
Not that, like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see? And so you can see how it goes around and it doesn't make little holes of just one place.
Okay.
This, you can adjust these so that they spray right out of the bed like those.
Yeah.
But I should be able to adjust it so that it,
It kind of
hits
in the middle.
sweet spot.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just
That looks pretty good right there.
So
I see that. Yep.
this is just an 8-foot bed, so I
Uh-huh.
have 2 of these in here.
Yep.
On my 12-foot beds, I have 3 in
Yep.
there.
Okay.
But as Steve reminds me,
Yeah.
I just have to poke more holes in this tubing.
Yes.
I can have as many things as I want.
Right.
So,
Yeah, literally as many.
right.
Yep.
So every year I can spend like $50 and buy some more, and
Yeah.
pretty soon I can have like a little pond of my own right
Wow.
here. in
That
the
would be
garden.
exciting.
That would be. And
Yes.
you
Me.
did this.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
we actually got water to all the beds. We were a little nervous there.
I know. That is very good.
You guys, we totally didn't know what we were doing. I
No.
mean, several times we tried to test it and it didn't seem to be working, and we're like, yeah, we're just still going. Just do the next thing.
Yeah.
So
Pretty much.
But
But I'm just coming along and I see that all of the beds do seem to be getting wet. Again, the bubblers do just pool. I can see
the bubblers,
clearly.
you can see this is all dry in
all
here.
dry.
But these have only been running for maybe, I don't know, 10 minutes, maybe not even.
Not even. No,
So,
you're right.
Um,
All right. Well, it's progress, not perfection yet, ever, but keep making progress. This I like. This looks like it's a nice, even, wet bed of weeds. And then,
but it's gonna be something.
right.
great.
It's going to be, and here's with some of the fabric, but you're going to replace all of
I'm
this
gonna
fabric?
replace all the fabric because
That's exciting.
the stuff that didn't melt
Yeah.
is frayed, and it's just
Yeah.
time.
Right. All right. Well, say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.